Okay, what's up, guys? So today, I just took a very simple trade, followed my rules. I'm actually very proud of this trade. It's a very simple, just 10-point trade. I was trading three NQ contracts. Right now, I'm currently trying to pass my evals on both Top Step and my funded futures, and I took this trade on both of those accounts. And this was just a simple continuation trade, and I'm just going to kind of break it down on what it is that I was looking at and the reason why I took this trade and why it worked out. So, first things first, if we go to NQ on the daily chart, as you guys know, we've been like at all-time highs, and all-time highs is like usually the easiest time to catch continuation trades, especially when price is expanding like it has been for the past few days. But as you can see, price is now getting a little bit exhausted. It probably will continue to expand, but this is more so looking like it's going to be like a little bit of a pullback, pulling back to the midpoint of this range and probably continue, or it just starts to completely flip. We don't know until we just start to see that over the next few days. But what I did see though is that YM has a, or the Dow Jones has a higher high put in, and then NQ and ES both have lower highs. So they haven't taken out previous days highs yet, and YM has. So this gives me a little bit of a bearish sentiment. If we drop down to the 4 hour chart, we can also see, if you guys follow candle range theory, this being the first candle, this being the second candle, and then this being the candle that's going to end up distributing. This candle basically, since this candle has closed outside of this one, that's leading this candle to probably expand even lower, even though we are inside of a, this is a 4 hour fair value gap right here, but this will probably expand even lower into the gap, making sure that that gets filled up the rest of the way before it probably flips and goes back up. Go down to the 1 hour chart. We also, we took out all of Asian and London lows, and yeah, we took out all of Asian and London lows. Price came down. We did have a news day today, and price came down here. What I can see potentially happening is that once price gets enough liquidity generated, like it will probably end up flipping back up. But for right now, price is just very bearish, and that's the reason for me taking the trade that I took. Hop down to the 15 minute. There wasn't anything that I was like looking at on the 15 minute actually. If I go to the 5 minute, again, I was like looking at everything, all the different times, just to get more confirmation for what I was looking at. But just based on, this with us taking out the different lows, I know that prices eventually end up going to, reverse and go to the upside. I feel like right now it's probably consolidating a little bit right here, and just needs more liquidity probably from down here to push back up to, take out these other highs that are resting up here. But I took my execution on the 1 minute chart, and all I did was when I saw price come up to this 1 minute bearish fair value gap, and it respected it and went down and started disrespecting these other bullish fair value gaps, I was like, okay, this is a good opportunity for me to potentially take a trade. So it was around this time that I saw this. So I saw price came down, it took out this, and I was like, okay, price just took out this low right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a limit order right here at 2956 and just wait for price to pull back and then ride it as it comes back down, just for a quick 10-point trade. And that's exactly what ended up happening. Price did get very close to my stop loss, but that's part of staying disciplined and not getting worried, just letting your trade work out. And I just waited for price to come up into this 1 minute fair value gap, just understanding that the bullish fair value gaps were getting disrespected. This one was this bearish fair value gap was respected, created this bearish fair value gap on the way down. And my idea was that price is going to continue to respect this. So it grabbed liquidity here, it pushed back up. I have my limit order set here at the 24956, and then it pushed down, and I just set a limit order for the 10 points, and I was out of the trade. Of course, I could have held it all the way down to here for it to grab what it's doing down here to where it's reversing to now, but 10 points is more than enough. It's more so about consistency and sticking to your plan than, always trying to chase more points. So that is my trade recap for today. That's a total of about $1,200 on $600 per account, $1,200 total for my evals. And I'm looking to hopefully pass these this week, getting funded again. And next steps will be obviously getting a cash out from these platforms that I'm on. But thank you guys for watching today's video. And that is my trade recap for today. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.